You're using Gemini 3 completely wrong. You're treating it like a slightly smarter search bar, when it can actually find wasted money in your accounts and give you hours of your week back. While most people are still asking it to write boring emails and summarize web pages, the smart users are using Gemini 3 to scan their bank statements for hidden subscriptions, prep them to negotiate lower bills, and handle the kind of boring admin work that normally eats your evenings and weekends.
In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact real-life workflows that turn Gemini 3 into your personal research assistant, financial helper, and productivity engine. We'll go from the hidden settings, so by the end of this video, you'll never use Gemini like a basic chatbot again.
Gemini 3 is not just a chatbot, it is a giant brain that can hold a massive amount of context at one time. The latest models can process up to around 2 million tokens in a single session. This is like being able to read thousands of pages of text or watch hours of video and still remember all of it while answering your question. Here's a practical example. Imagine you export all your bank statements from the last 12 months as PDF files. Instead of you going line by line, you drag them all into Gemini 3 and say, scan all these statements, list every subscription, last use date, and monthly total. That is one prompt. Gemini reads everything, finds the patterns, and gives you a clear list.
You can connect Gemini 3 to your actual digital life. Inside the settings, you will see extensions for things like Gmail, Google Drive, Docs, Sheets, YouTube, and Maps. Turn those on. Once these are enabled, Gemini is no longer guessing from the public internet. It is grounded in your personal data. You can say something like, find the email from my internet provider where they increased my bill this year. Gemini will search your Gmail, find the exact message, read the numbers in the attached PDF, and then write that email for you. You still review and send it, of course, but you did not have to dig through your inbox or write from scratch.
Now let's clear up one of the most confusing parts for new users. When should you use Gemini 3 Fast, and when should you use Gemini 3 Pro? Think of Flash as the fast, lightweight, everyday model. It is built for speed. Gemini 3 Pro is the heavyweight model. You switch to Pro when the job is big, complex, or important. If you are asking it to design a full marketing strategy for your new side hustle, use Pro.
One of the most mind-blowing features in Gemini 3 is something called Agentic Vision. Older AI tools could look at an image and describe it. This is a cat on a table. Not very helpful. Agentic Vision goes further. It looks at an image or a video and then takes action based on what it sees. Picture this. Your washing machine suddenly stops and flashes a strange error code. You do not know where the manual is. Instead of calling a technician, you take a photo of the control panel, upload it to Gemini, and ask, what does this code mean and how can I fix it myself safely? Gemini recognizes the model, understands the error code, and walks you through step-by-step instructions. If it is something simple, like cleaning a filter or resetting the machine, you just saved yourself a service call.
The same thing works when you are trying to sell stuff online. You take a few pictures of your things, you upload them and say, create a listing to sell this item. Include a catchy title, 3 to 5 bullet points, and a realistic price range in USD. Because Gemini 3 can see the images, it knows the brand, can guess the condition, and can even check live pricing data from the web when browsing is enabled. It is almost like having a personal reseller coach sitting next to you.
Now let's talk about video, because this is where Gemini 3 feels like cheating. Say you have a long YouTube video full of valuable information. Instead of watching it 3 times and taking notes, you give Gemini the link and ask, summarize this entire video. It will scan the audio, find the key points, drop the timestamps, and hand you a highlight reel in text form. For students or busy professionals, this alone can save hours every week. A powerful way to use this day to day is with the Chrome side panel. When you open Gemini in the side panel, it can see the page you are on. If you are reading a dense research article, you can ask, explain this in simple language like I'm in 8th grade, and it will translate the whole thing into clear, simple English without you leaving the tab. To get the most out of Gemini 3, you should start using what is called few-shot prompting. Even if that sounds technical, all it means is show, then ask. Instead of saying, write me a LinkedIn post for me, you paste in 2 or 3 of your past posts and say, study the tone, structure, and length of these examples. Then write a new post using the same style. Gemini can actually read all of those examples in one go and learn your style. The result feels much closer to something you would have written yourself. Now, with all this power, we do need to touch on privacy. Google says that personal content in your workspace, like Gmail and Drive, is not used to train the public model. That is good, but you should still be smart. Do not paste passwords, social security numbers, or extremely sensitive documents into any AI tool. Being a power user also means being a responsible user. If this helped you, hit like so more people can see it. Subscribe for more practical AI tool breakdowns, and I will see you in the next one.